welcome to Empower. I'm glad that you're together with us, and I believe you've had a very beautiful week since we last met. And we've continued to learn a lot, and I look forward to the program today because I know it's going to be interesting. My name is Beatrice Chuchu, and in this program we focus on people and workplace. And we said this year is good to see where is our place in the marketplace, because God has called us to be the light in the world. So whatever we do in whichever sector we are supposed to be the light. And our focus mainly is on the young people, because God has given us so many of them, and we need to see them thrive as they even serve the Lord in the marketplace. And today I'm with a different guest who is going to introduce herself, and then we can move from there. Welcome. Introduce yourself to our viewers.
Thank you so much, Beatrice.
Yes.
My name is Edna Muthoni. Yes.
Edna Muthoni. Who is Edna Muthoni?
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so Edna is a program manager, doubling up as a project manager also.
Wow.
And we're a fellowship. I'm also part of a mentorship program for high schoolers and those who have recently graduated from high school.
So what do you do with them?
We mentor them. Yeah, holistically. Yeah, so we're talking about financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, yeah, all round.
Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing. Now tell us more about this program management. What is it all about?
Okay, so as a program manager, first to give a heads up, I work at a consultancy firm, a health economics consultancy firm.
Wow.
Yes, so it goes by the name Futures Health Economics and Metrics Limited. I think it's good that I mentioned the name, because I'm proud to be part of the team that works there. And basically it's all about planning, organizing, designing projects, executing, just ensuring everything moves smoothly from the beginning till the end of a project. Yeah.
So now, health, you've said health?
Health economics.
So can you explain further? Because I'm thinking about health, so I know what health is. Economics, I know what it is. But what is the relationship?
Okay, the relationship is we deal with budgeting, health financing. We have tracking of projects, and just wanting to see these are the finances that are released maybe into the health sector in different programs, maybe HIV, TB, malaria. So this is how the money has been used so far.
Yes.
And maybe we have like disasters in between. You have to rechannel the money to those programs. So you see you will have an inadequacy of money.
Yes.
And you'll want now to wonder where we're going to get more money so that you're able to complete the other projects. So basically that's
and the projects must be health
related.
related.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Do you work maybe in remote areas or any place?
At the moment, it's locally and also internationally, because people will hire us to be their consultants. So they'll consult with us. This is what we want to do. Maybe as another company, or maybe for governments, international governments, ministries. This is what we want to do in the next 5 years. So guide us, help us. This is the money we have. So what can we do? What are the activities that we can execute between now and maybe the next 5 years? Yeah.
Okay. For how long have you done that?
This is my 5th year.
Oh, 5th year.
Yeah.
So when you joined, did you join as a program manager, or you started somewhere else and then you've grown?
Okay.
Yes.
So specifically for this company, I started as a program manager.
Okay.
But before that, after I graduated from campus, I was a volunteer at Red Cross for 1 year. Then went to the Ministry of Health, Community Health Department for my internship for around 6 months. Then that's when I landed this opportunity as a program manager.
Wow, amazing. You know, why I asked that is because most of the young people want to be managers or to manage programs and projects. Or immediately after I finish campus, give me a project, I will run. You know, and I think when you mentioned that you started somewhere, you had to be an intern, you had to be a volunteer. I think that's a good thing, which young people need to learn from you.
Yeah, it's true, because people are afraid of starting from somewhere.
Yes.
Starting from the bottom, to be precise.
True.
Or maybe working in the background where nobody knows you, and you're just doing errands and doing things. Nobody knows your name, what you do. No one even cares about you. But a time comes where God will expose you.
Yeah.
And it's always good to be faithful with a little in the background, because your moment is coming when God will expose you, and God will bring you to that title you've always been dreaming or wishing for.
Amazing.
So never be afraid to start from the bottom, whether there's pay or no pay. The little God will give you, use it faithfully.
But that is a challenge. I can imagine telling me to work without pay. And especially after a young person, I've just come from school, excited, I've finished campus, now I'm looking for a job, then I have to work without pay. But I think it's a good start. And most people have started there, but you realize that young people are struggling with that. They don't want to go, how can I? Am I not working? I'm not just learning, you know. And normally we forget that there's something you're getting from this organization that you couldn't get if you did not get that opportunity to be a volunteer.
Very true.
And it paves you way to become a better person even in future.
Yeah.
Wow. For me to become a program manager, what should I do, or what should I have done in school or something?
Okay, so first you need to familiarize yourself with project management.
Yes.
Then you need to have communication skills. Excellent communication skills.
Yes.
You need to know how to plan and design a project and be able to execute it.
Yes.
It's not easy because in between there are challenges, of course. You need to know how to fundraise, fundraising awareness, because by the end of the day, a project needs money to be executed. So you need to know, where am I going to get this money? So that's where the issue of proposal development comes in.
Yes.
So you need to know how to come up with a proposal, a technical and a financial one, so that you're able to send it out there, maybe to your donors, to your funders, and tell them, this is what I want to do.
Yes.
And this is the money I want, and with this money, this is how I'm going to be able to do it.
But what did you do in school? Did you do project management, or tell us, take us back there?
Okay.
So that we can see, how did you get again to program management and with whatever you did?
Okay, so I have a background in community health and development, but part of the units that are required for you to learn in community health and development is project management. But once you're done, it's always good to at least do some, handy courses.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's good because during COVID, some of these courses were made available online for free, and you get certificates that are going to enable you even to be hired by anyone.
Yeah.
So I took advantage of that period during COVID, just doing those online courses. Have those certificates. By faith, pray for them. And once you get that job, execute whatever is needed to be executed. Yeah.
So program management, most people don't know about it. And even in high school or even campus, you may find some people that don't know about it. For you, how did you come to get to know that there is community health? Is it out of interest? Is that someone else had done it before and you are interested?
So my story is very cute because
tell us, we love to hear.
Because my father wanted me to do pharmacy or medicine. Yeah, and this was because he had seen my cousin do the same course, and he excelled very well. And right now he's part of the government as a medical superintendent in one of the hospitals. And he wanted me to walk the same path.
But I believe it. He was like,
of course, my daughter. There's always that pride with parents. My child is a doctor. Yeah.
Yes.
But for me, I felt, no, I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be an engineer. I don't want to be a pilot.
Yes.
So I just went on my knees. God, you are the author of my destiny. So you know what you called me for on this earth. You know my purpose. So reveal unto me this purpose. It was not easy. You have to pray, you pray. And I remember by then, we were doing revision of courses. Because the first cutoff, of course, I'd already placed the medicine in the pharmacy on the list just to please my dad. But at the same time, I'm asking myself, in years to come, will I really be the doctor, passionate of what I want, of what I'm really doing? No, so my heart was sold out to people, just helping people socially, talking to people, especially talking to people. I love talking to people.
Wow, amazing.
And I just told God, give me a course. And that is where the name came, Community Health and Development. I had no idea about this course.
But God gave you that name.
He gave me that name.
After
presenting it to my, after prayer, presenting it to my father, he's like, what is this course? I've never heard of it.
Yes.
He only knew about public health. And true be told, community health and development has not been well established in the country, but you go outside the country, that is a very high esteemed course. But I told him that by faith, this is what I want to do, and I'm at peace. And it got to a point where he was like, it's okay, my daughter, just go and pursue whatever you want to pursue. And here I am. He's a very proud father. Yes.
I can imagine. So when I listened to you, you started by praying. That tells me you had a relationship with God.
Yes.
Maybe you can let us know more. How did you, when did you come to know the Lord? How did it happen? And how has it influenced your life so far?
Okay, so I got born again when I was really small. I think around 5 or 7 years.
Wow.
Yes, I've grown up in a Christian family where all your parents, your grandparents, your relatives, they're serving in church actively.
Beautiful.
Yes, including my grandparents, deceased now, sorry. And but I really dedicated my life in Form 2. That is where now I got grounded in the Word, in prayer, getting to know with the Holy Spirit how He operates, and even in campus, it actually got better.
Wow.
And even after campus.
Yes.
So getting to know the Word, what it says, and just believing in what it says, that is enough for me.
Wow.
Getting to know there's a Father whom you can call to, and He answers prayers because I've seen Him. He's faithful.
Yes.
You call upon Him, and He's faithful to hear you. He'll incline your ear, and He's ear, sorry, and He will answer your prayers.
Wow. God answered your prayer. God directed you which course to do. And after you finished the course, how long did it take? 4 years or 3 years or how long?
4 years. It was a graduate campus. Yeah.
Yes. So after 4 years, you needed to start somewhere. So how did this faith again apply at that point? After now you're done with your community health and now it is workplace.
I think that was the toughest moment of my life so far.
Wow.
Because I was working towards a certain goal.
Yes.
So for me, I was privileged and blessed because I was able to scope all we called them the Babaroa Awards, whereby all the excellent, those academic excellent students, they will be given awards by the school. That is, if you'll lead consecutively for the 3 years when you're studying.
Yes.
And that was me. And there I wanted to, get my first class. And maybe, then I was dreaming about working in the UN.
The UN,
yeah, yes.
Yes.
But I graduated and I'm like, what next? I don't want to jump into my master's because I have no experience. I wouldn't mind a scholarship.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind a scholarship, whether it's locally or outside the country. But there was silence. God is not speaking. You have done applications after applications. Nothing.
No response.
First year, still at home. Second year, still at home.
Oh my.
Third year, still at home. Nothing. And that's why now the opportunity for Red Cross came and I was like, God, let me just go. Then it's the position of a volunteer, so there's no incentive, there's nothing.
Yes.
So even if you're given that fare, you have to use it as fare.
Yes.
If you're given this money is meant for lunch, you can only use it for lunch.
Yes.
Then just 1 month, that's when now the opportunity for the Ministry of Health as an intern came. Wow. But again, no incentive.
Wow, I want us to stop there. You're going to continue from there because we need to take a short break. Wow, it's amazing and it's so interesting to listen to Edna as we go through her life story. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. We are taking a short break. Don't go far.